Good evening, friends. We are on take number bajillion of trying to get you through this annual catalog retiring list. So it's a big day, Stampin' Up! Every year we have an annual catalog, and each year it has an expiration date, and this annual catalog expires on May the 4th, okay? So after May the 3rd, which is the last day you can order from it, it will be gone, all right? Now, the stamp sets in the catalog will be available until the end of April, but the other items in the catalog are while supplies last, okay? So everything that you see that you don't have, that you need to make a list and start checking it off and purchasing it. There are so many things retiring. I think you're gonna have a long list when this is over. One of the things that you could do with that list is order today, and you can get my Springtime Joy card class for free. So if you order by Friday, then you'll get 2 of each one of these cute cards that we just made in a very poor quality sound Facebook Live. But you'll get those with an order of $30 or more. With an order of $50 or more, you'll get 2 free mystery embellishments. So let's take a walk through the catalog and see what's retiring. I am going to go pretty fast because there is a lot, as you can see. You can always stop. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Stop, rewind, look again. So if you need to go through it slower, then you'll be able to do that on YouTube. I can't slow myself down on Facebook Live though. Thank you, Hope. She's my technical support team here. We were having trouble with the sound on my Facebook Live earlier, so it's fixed, I think. All right, so we have the kits are retiring, Simply Citrus, Looking Up, and these are definitely while supplies last. Gorgeous Posies, and then the Boho Indigo collection, or medley, is retiring. Now, when you see where it says bundle only, that means that just the bundled price, the punch and the flowers, is retiring. So this whole bundle is staying in the catalog, but the bundled price is retiring. The bundled price of the sunflowers is retiring, but the bundle itself will stay. Yay, Sherry, I'm so glad you found me. Tulle Wild Rose is retiring. Butterfly Wishes, and Sherry, the beginning of this you can catch on the replay. We have Butterfly Wishes. I'm not surprised the butterflies are retiring because we have new ones. Just the bundled price of the Mountain Air is retiring. We have the bundle. I think that the bundle and the dies are gone. It's very hard for me to tell on the list. I'll have to do some research there. But here the bundled price only is retiring, okay? The Under My Umbrella, gone. The Timeless Tulips, it was not clear. Let me get out my list here and see if I can figure out if the punch. So the tulip, it looks like the tulip punch is okay. We'll get to that. But perhaps the Timeless Tulip stamp set is retiring. Let me go back to that page and see if I can research it. 21. It's not clear. It's not clear to me. But the bundle, I don't know. We'll see. That remains to be seen. The bundled price only for the Lovely You bundle is retiring. Okay, Sherry, what are you saying? Are you just starting the ones that are retiring? No, I'm only talking about the ones that are retiring, yes. If they're not retired, if I don't say they're retired, then they're not retiring. All right. The stamp set and the bundle for Beautiful World are retiring. High Tide is retiring. Game On is retiring, as well as Geared Up Garage. I'm actually surprised Campology is not retiring, but I'm happy because I just bought it. Rooted in Nature. I think that'll be one that's well missed. Is gone. Sailing Home is okay. Loyal Leaves is retiring. Good Morning Magnolia is retiring. Now this one I need to check because I think that, okay. Let me see if the triangles. It's not clear to me what part. It must be the stamp set, but not the dies. I don't know. We'll get to the dies in a second. Seaside Notions is retiring. Parcels and Petals is retiring. Today's Tiles is retiring. Here's a Card is retiring. I believe the stamp set is still okay. It's not clear to me. The Dog Builder Punch is retiring. Mini Mates is retiring. Pretty Parasol and Itty Bitty Greetings, retiring. So Much Happy, the stamp set and bundle are retiring. Well Said is a very big stamp set, retiring, as well as Seaside View. Some of these I've covered up, sorry. Seaside View. Framed for You is retiring. Basket of Blooms is retiring. So again, it's not clear on this list. It says, on 49 it says, the Hippo Happiness Bundle is retiring with 2 asterisks. So the bundle includes some products that are not retiring. Refer to the retiring list to see which individual products are retiring. It's not clear because it doesn't say what individual products are retiring from this, but my guess is that the dies are staying and the stamp set's leaving. I don't know. It's not clear to me. I'll figure these things out and I'll clear it up. I'll make a Facebook post and explain. His Love is retiring. And remember, if you have a stamp set that's retiring, it doesn't mean that it's dead and it's forever gone. It just means, like, for instance, in our team swaps, you can't use it. But you can keep them for your own or you can get rid of them. I have to get rid of them because I just don't have the space. Monogram Messages is retiring, as is So Much Love and Celebration of Tags. Zoo Globe is retiring. Borders Abound is retiring. Got some pretty sentiments there. My Meadow is retiring, as well as Rustic Retreat and Peaceful Boughs. Snowfront, as well as Still Scenes, are retiring. Twall Christmas is retiring. Winter Woods is retiring. Itty Bitty Christmas is retiring. So if your name is Itty Bitty, you're in trouble. Tags is retiring. Oh, I'm glad the snowman is still here. The designer paper here is retiring. Just the bundled Ornate Thanks bundle is retiring, so that's still available. But the stamp set here is retiring on the Ornate Style. So there's the Ornate Style bundle and the Ornate Thanks bundle. Don't get those confused. But it looks like these dies called Ornate Layers are so it looks like Ornate Borders are retiring. That looks weird. I can't make sense of that because it said just the bundled price is retiring, but then it said that was. So you guys, I just got this list and I'll have to just highlight the things that are a little confusing and get back with you. Because I usually have some time to sort out this craziness. The Strong and Beautiful is retiring. Meant to Be is retiring. Flowering Blooms is retiring. Path of Petals is retiring. Healing Hugs is retiring, as well as Dandelion Wishes and Round of Applause. These dies are okay. All right, but I believe this stamp set might be retiring. All right, on Heartfelt, we have the stamp set is retiring, but the punch is okay. Heart to Heart is retiring. Beauty Abounds, A Little Lace are retiring. Massive Thanks is retiring, as well as Butterfly Gala and See the Good. I don't know what you'll do when you need to make your artichoke cards. Hey, Betty. Good to see you. All right, Last a Lifetime is retiring. So Inviting is retiring, as well as Posted for You. But the punch is okay. Yes. The bundled price of the Prized Peony is retiring. Grace's Garden is retiring. Comfort and Hope, Country Home, and Harvest Hellos are all retiring. Ridiculously Awesome is retiring. That one actually surprised me. The bundled price of Nothing's Better Than is retiring. So just the bundled price. Special Someone is retiring. I'm so glad this is still here because I actually just bought that. This one is not clear. So I'm just not clear on this one. That's all I can say about that. Wildly Happy is retiring, and Dino Days is retiring. Moving Along is retiring. Pattern Play is retiring. The stamp set. The Hooray to You stamp set, and the zebras are retiring. I was really surprised about that, but we still get to keep the goats. That's good. Family Party is retiring. Itty Bitty Birthdays is retiring. The bundled price only for the Forever Fern bundle is retiring. Sending Sunshine is retiring. By the Dock, Band Together, Embrace Each Moment are all retiring. I'm glad because I always thought this stamp looks like he's choking her. I've never been a fan of that set. Beautiful Friendship is retiring. That's a very popular set. I think that will be missed. Bloom and Grow is retiring, as well as Field of Flowers. Inspiring Iris, Floral Essence, and Woven Heirlooms are all retiring. Birds and Branches, I'm not clear on that one. Not clear on this one either. Just the bundled price of Tasteful Touches bundle. Swirly Frames is retiring. The Fancy Phrases is retiring, but this little lovely or fancy tag topper, let me see. We'll get to the punches here in a second. So hold on the punch. The stamp set and the bundle are retiring on Arrange a Wreath. I know, Hope, the zebras are going to be sad. A Friend Like You is retiring. Garden Shed and Waterfront are retiring. I'm not clear on this one or this one. Walk in the Woods, that little hedgehog, is retiring. Field Journal is retiring. Textured Essentials, Silhouette Scenes, that's a neat one. I like that one. And Palette Thoughts are retiring. Now, I had to read the fine print on these really carefully, and I believe if it says the wood is just retiring, it doesn't say the clear is retiring. So I feel like Camouflage and Buffalo Check and All Wired Up, both the cling and the wood sets are retiring, but it looks as if the cling for Stack Stone, the cling for Dry Brush, and the cling for Birch are still here. That's how I interpret the list. Make a Difference is retiring. All right, now this is kind of interesting. I don't really know what to make of it, but I don't make the list. I'm just telling you what's on it. We have the blends that are Mango Melody are retiring. I have no idea why. And the blends for Rich Razzleberry. Well, I can tell you why probably. They're not selling. So Stampin' Up, we don't continue to create things that are finished. They've kind of sold their cycle. So they've done their thing, and now we're moving on to new things. All of the in color products that are 2019 to 2021 are leaving. So Rococo Rose, Terracotta Tile, Pretty Peacock, Seaside Spray, and Purple Posy. Anything that's that color in here is gone. So like when we get over here to the markers, the in color markers are gone, the reinkers are gone. Okay, so you understand that. If it's that set of in colors, these 5, then it's all gone. So just keeping that easy and straight. The designer series papers here, I wasn't clear, but I believe they're all retiring. They typically do. I was not fully clear on that. Now here's some things. The embossing powders are gonna, I think they're just reconfigured, so like don't full panic on that, but these were all on the retiring list. The shimmer paint, I use that a lot in my technique class, is they're both retiring. The Stampin' Sponges, very surprising, as well as the sponge brayers. Okay, so those are fun for different techniques, so pick those up if you don't already have them. We have X's through, and I believe this was already listed as retiring. I'm gonna go check that again, because for whatever reason it was listed on a different sheet. The Ornate Garden Designer Series paper is retiring. Okay, so it just was weird because it was listed in a different place there. But good news, the In Good Taste Designer Series paper is not retiring, but all the rest of the Designer Series papers are. These 2 are, and I think these are, I wasn't clear on that. All right, our pizza boxes, very surprised. Those are so cute. Both the gold and the white are retiring. The mini shipping boxes and the clear tiny treat boxes are retiring. The Forever Gold laser cut specialty paper. I'm gonna quit saying retiring because I know y'all are tired of hearing that. If I mention it, that means it's retiring. The velveteen paper, the foil sheets that are brass, champagne, and silver. Okay, so brass, champagne, and silver are the ones that were listed. The Flowers for Every Season Memories and More cards and envelopes, as well as the Memories and More card pack, and the World of Good Memories and More card pack. The Frosted and Clear Epoxy Droplets. I know, Hope, those are some good in colors. The Gold Hoops. The Woven Threads Sequins. The Star Designer Elements. The Gold Glitter Enamel Dots. The Butterfly Gems. And the Antique Corners and Slides. I think that's all on that page. So the rhinestones made the cut. That's good. I mean, the rhinestones are okay. Don't stress. Flowers for Every Season Gems, In Good Taste Elements, Whale of a Time Sequins, Snow Globe, Shaker Domes, Playful Pets Trinkets, and In Color Enamel Dots. All right, ribbon time. All these in color ribbons, the Rococo Rose Gathered Ribbon, the Polka Dot Tulle Ribbon, the Ornate Garden Ribbon, and the Seaside Spray Ribbon. Can you see that? Let me see if y'all can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Yep. The Tricolor Purple Ribbon, all these, of course, in color ribbons. The Braided Linen Trim, the Gold and Silver Rimmed Ribbon, that's been around forever, but I am sad to see it go. The Ruched Daffodil Delight Ribbon. This is the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack, Playing with Patterns Combo Pack. The gingham ribbon is okay. I accidentally marked that. Let me verify. I just used that in my card class. Let me just make sure. Yes, it is okay. I got that mixed up with this bumblebee ribbon. So this gingham ribbon is okay. Not retiring. Okay, tear and tape is reconfigured. So, but that is on the retiring list. The Stamparatus Craft and Carry bag, okay, is retiring. And the Stamparatus foam mat. Now, interesting. Circle punches. These are a staple for the craft room. Of course, we have circle dies, and so we will still have circles. But I like these because they're fast. And so if you don't have the 2 1/4, the 2 inch, and the 1 1/2 inch circle punches, that should be one of the things on your list. Butterflies are, I'm not gonna keep saying retiring. Balloons and the small bloom punch. The story label punch, the timeless label punch, the classic label punch, the triple banner punch, and the scalloped tag topper punch. The dog builder punch, that's kind of sad. They got rid of the dog but not the cat. That seems unfair. Perennial flower punch, umbrella builder punch, vase builder punch, and apple builder punch. Field of Flowers bundle. So yes, I told you we would figure this out. The tulip's okay, the whale's okay, the hearts are okay, so, and the fancy tag topper. So these were things that were unclear on the list, but these are fine. So everything that's not marked is fine. All right, the wreath builder dies are going. The world map dies and the best plaid builder, the flowering dies, and I think that's where I stopped on field tile. Let's see, flowering. Let me find flowering dies. Okay, and I shall mark it as we go here. Flowering dies, mini medallions dies. Where's that? Okay, mini medallions dies, ornate borders dies. I've got that marked. The happy dies. So it looks like our dog dies and our dog stamp set are okay. But the paper is retiring, so you want to make sure and slap up that paper. The field tiles dies. I've got that marked, and the right triangle is okay. So I'm not clear on the confusion on the triangle. It must mean the stamp set's retiring, but the dies aren't. I don't know. It's not clear. We have retiring here. We have Christmas layers, detailed hearts, beautiful bows, butterfly beauty, and detailed bands. We have the dino. Let me get my marker out here. Dino dies, the budding blooms dies, the Christmas cardinal dies, in the woods dies. These are in alphabetical order. Garage gear dies. Friendly silhouettes dies. Garden gateway dies. Dockside dies. Lasting elegance dies. Layering ovals dies. This makes me so sad. The layering squares dies, also sad. But our circles are okay, so I can live another day with my circles. All right. The mini Kirby keepsake. Aww. The Be Mine stitched dies. They must be, here they are. Yeah, Erica's gonna be sad about that. The perfect parcel dies. Snow globe scenes dies. Magnolia memory dies. Special day dies. Stitched Nested Labels dies. Ooh, that kind of surprises me. Sweet Silhouettes dies. Stitched Lace dies. Wild Rose dies. Trio of Tags dies. Well Written. Oh, we just used those tonight. I wasn't sure. Stitched Shapes dies. These were by all dies of all time are my favorite, and I have 3 packs of them. So these are dies that will go fast. I'm telling you, if you don't already have them, this needs to be your order tonight, because I have 3 sets of these and I will mourn each set. Dainty Diamonds 3D embossing folder. Okay, so those are all the dies that are leaving. Quite a few there. Okie dokie. Let us go through these. Okay, Dainty Diamonds dies. I'm sorry, embossing folder. The Absolutely Argyle embossing folder. The Lace 3D embossing folder. Little Details embossing folders. Scripty 3D embossing folder. That one always kind of gave me fits anyway. The Seabed 3D embossing folder. The Woodland embossing folder. I mean, I knew it couldn't be forever, but that is very popular. The Old World embossing folder. Subtle 3D embossing folder. This one's so cool though. The Tin Tile embossing folder. That's a neat one. Pinewood Planks. Ooh, surprised about that too. All right, and then of course, always retiring are the 2 host sets. So the Summer Days and the Touched My Heart. So those always retire from the catalog when it ends. And that, my friends, is the end of our retiring products from the annual catalog tour. All right. That's a lot, so get your list out, start making it, get those stamp sets and those dies and those papers and those things that you thought you could wait for that you can't. Now, if you want this list of your own, I have sent it out on email today to all of my customers. You can get the list in either a PDF form or a Excel spreadsheet form, so you can play with that Excel spreadsheet, you can alphabetize it, you can do whatever you want with it. So if you haven't gotten your if you haven't gotten any emails from me, you need to message me your email so I can add you to my email list. And Sherry, yes, Rooted in Nature is retiring. Let me make sure I did mark it. Let's go and see what page it's on just to verify. But I'm almost sure it's retiring. Page 30. Yes, Rooted in Nature is retiring. Any other questions? All right, friends. It was great to talk to you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching this video so you don't have to look at this micro print to see what's retiring. I will clear up the ones that were unclear. It's basically on the ones that had, the ones that have 2 stars by them that say, the bundle includes some products that are not retiring. Refer to the retiring list to see which products are retiring. I'm just not clear on that, so I'll clear that up for you. So any of those double dot ones were a little bit confusing, and I will clarify that for you. All right, goodbye, friends.